That's right. Today, red flag warnings up. We talked about it yesterday. It's just a fire weather watch. Today, it is that warning. Mid-Rio Grande Valley and extending westward to the state line. Also, near the Guadalupe Mountains, we have that red flag warning up for today. So do keep that in mind. This time of year, very dry. We get the winds picking up and we start to see those fire concerns elevated. But outside right now, look at this beautiful start. Some clouds out there making for a beautiful sunrise. A little bit of some pink and red to start your day. 67 degrees with winds southeast at around 8 miles an hour. And most of us are very comfortable with those 60s and 70s. Just a few spots in the 40s this morning, but no 30s like we had yesterday. So a bit more mild than our Tuesday morning. But the winds right now about 5 to 10 miles an hour for most of us. Through the afternoon, they're going to pick up. We already talked about that red flag warning, and really the reason why it's elevated today, or the fire concern is elevated, is because it is going to be on the windier side. Sustained winds 10 to 30 miles an hour, gusting as high as 35, even 40 at times for this afternoon, with the second half of the day being the windiest. So as we take you through your timeline today, 9 o'clock will be at 69 degrees, mostly sunny to partly cloudy, and that'll be the case through much of the afternoon. Not a whole lot of cloud cover expected today, and no rain in the metro area, but 86 degrees at noon, a west wind at around 15 miles an hour. Then by 5 o'clock up to 93 degrees, the winds cranking at about 24 miles an hour out of the west, gusting as high as about 33, even 35 miles an hour at times. Now out the door this morning, most of us are seeing just a few high clouds. We are going to track a small chance for some rainfall today, not necessarily for the metro area, but up into our northern mountains and into the north and east. You can see it here on Super Storm Track. So I have put this mention of some spot showers today, but elsewhere we're just going to be dealing with the heat and the dry skies. A lot of triple digits starting to enter the forecast again. By tomorrow, though, this front, not only will it bring us a decent chance for rain up to the north and east, but it's going to help drop our temperatures just a little bit, but that'll be short-lived because our temperatures will start to warm right back up Friday and into the weekend. But here's a look at where we'll peak today. A lot of mid and upper 80s from Santa Fe northward. Taos in Las Vegas will climb to 85 degrees. Then we start to get into the 90s, Albuquerque and Socorro, and the triple digits. Alamogordo, Deming, 100 degrees, 101 in Roswell, and Carlsbad will climb all the way up to 105 degrees today. So taking you into your 7-day forecast, southern Colorado, the low 80s expected today. Could see a scattered shower or storm. As we take you into the north and west, mostly sunny with a high of 85 in Cuba, 91 in Grants with more 90s through the end of the week. West winds 15 to 25 miles an hour. Into the south and west, it will be breezy and hot. We'll see a west wind 15 to 25 miles an hour, gusting at around 35 miles an hour with mid and upper 90s for most of us and a few triple digits. Alamogordo and Deming hitting 100 degrees right on the dot. Into the south and east today is partly cloudy skies, an isolated storm possible, but for the most part it will be just dry and hot. We'll get to 101 in Roswell, 100 in Hobbs, 105 in Carlsbad, and 98 degrees in Fort Sumner, with the heat sticking around into the end of the week and into the weekend. Into the northeast today, a lot of 80s for us, but a few 90s from Roy all the way down through Conscious and Tucumcari. We'll also see the chance for isolated storms and a west wind at about 20 to 30 miles an hour, gusting at 40 miles an hour. Rain chances, though, will really improve by tomorrow and Friday into the north and east. In the northern mountains, a mixture of sun and clouds today, mainly dry for the afternoon, but an isolated storm can't be ruled out. We'll climb to 77 in Angel Fire, 86 in Santa Fe, and 90 degrees today in Espanola. And then into our east mountains today, it will be windy on the eastern slopes. We'll have the west wind 20 to 30 miles an hour, could get gusts up to 40 with temperatures in the upper 80s and low 90s. And we'll have more of the 90s as we take you into the metro area. 92 in the Heights, 93 in downtown, and 96 degrees today in Berlin. It will be sunny, but it will be windy as well. A west wind 15 to 25 miles an hour, gusting at about 35 miles an hour today. So hot and breezy today. Tomorrow and Friday we'll have a few more clouds. Winds not as big of an issue, but temperatures staying in the 90s, and that'll continue for the weekend and into early next week. But keep in mind this time of year, 90s, that's above average for us. We're not yet supposed to be there, but we're there.
It's hot.